What's going on, guys? Max Melnet here, bringing y'all another video. And in today's video, we're going to be learning fakie big spins, and I'm super excited for this one. As you can see behind me, we still do have some snow on the ground. We're not totally out of the winter yet, but today is a very dry, sunny day. We've been having more and more of those. I actually got to skate twice last week, which was the first time I got to skate since we made that video like 5 weeks ago when there was also that off dry day in the middle of January. So yeah, fingers crossed we're gonna have more and more skate days coming soon so we can start making more progress again. I know we have been enjoying doing snow skating, fingerboarding, all that good stuff, but the core of this channel is skateboarding, man, and I'm just ready to get back on our progress. Now, the point of this video and the fakie big spin actually ties into last week's session. I hadn't skated in another like 4 or 5 weeks, was feeling very rusty, started playing a game of skate against one of my friends. I was starting to run out of tricks, so I just tried to do a fakie big spin. This is a trick that I've been really wanting to learn for a long time, but it's never worked out. I've never been able to fully commit, and I actually got my feet on it maybe 50-60% of the way around. So after that game of skate, I started drilling them, and that's the footage right here. So as you can see from that footage, we were actually starting to get very, very close to landing it that day. It was very cold out that night. I had work in the morning, so I ended up leaving before I could fully land a clean one. But today we have at least an hour right now in this beautiful sunlight. It's almost 40 degrees out today. The body's feeling loose. So I kind of just want to give this all we got. To start this video, we're gonna do like 5 half cabs, 5 fakie shoves, because basically what a fakie big spin is, if you don't know, it's a half cab, backside half cab, and a fakie shove backside put together. Both those tricks are pretty simple beginner tricks that I have down decently well, so I don't see why we can't just tie those together and make the fakie big spin happen today. But just to warm up for this trick, I'm going to do those 2 tricks individually. If you're trying to learn the fakie big spin, I also recommend that you learn half cabs and fakie shoves, and then just try to put those 2 together. But yeah, let's go do that as a warm-up, and then we will start doing those fakie big spins. All right, 5 half cabs to start. All right, so the half cabs did not feel bad at all. The main reason I'm doing that to warm up is because a lot of the actual fakie big spin is turning your shoulders that exact same way, and basically all you're doing with that is adding a shove it motion with your back foot as you do the half cab, if that makes any sense. But from everything I've seen and talked to from friends that can do this trick, a big part of it is actually in the wind up, like you do with the half cab to get that rotation. And then you're just adding that little bit of scoop as you come around. So let's work on the scoop now. We're gonna do 5 fakie shoves, and then we will start attempting the fakie big spins. All right, so those aren't feeling too bad either. Fakie shove is one of those tricks that I can get almost every single time. Like if I had to do a trick where someone was offering me money and I had to land a trick, I would definitely pick fakie shove above all else, just because it just is so easy to kind of scoop around. It is one of the newer tricks that I've learned as far as skateboarding goes. Ironically, I learned regular shoves first for some reason, but once I got fakie shoves down, they just became kind of so consistent almost instantly, just because it is such a low effort trick. So I'm kind of just gonna take that mentality of the low effortness of a fakie shove and apply it to the big spin. All I really gotta do is scoop a little bit more of my fakie shove and turn my shoulders with it, and kind of just, as long as I commit to that, we should follow the board and get this down pretty quickly. It's really all a matter of commitment, because the actual effort and skills of a fakie big spin are quite low, especially compared to other tricks in skateboarding. I think the biggest thing is just gonna be commitment and getting the feel for it. So let's see how quickly I can start committing. I'm really just going to be turning a little sharper into the fakie shove and then turning my shoulders. Not a bad first attempt. We definitely got to turn a lot more with it, but we actually got the board to shove around a little bit extra, and we got both feet on it. So that is not a bad attempt at all. But that is not a bad first attempt at all. Really what I'm trying to do is get used to doing it with a little bit more speed, staying very low, and just really trying to relax my whole body as I turn so I don't tighten up or stiffen up, because all that kind of plays into the mental game of it. But these first few attempts are not feeling too bad. We just really got to turn a little bit more and just stay a little bit more relaxed. That was so close. We just got hung up a little bit on our tail when it came around and kind of slipped off the back, but definitely one of the closer ones so far. That is a very good sign. If I can just pivot that around a little bit, that will be the trick. I think I got it figured out, guys. I think I just need to move my front foot slightly back, because this is a pretty long and heavy board, being 33 inches long, 10 inches wide. But if I move my front foot slightly back, that rotation comes a lot easier. So let's try a few like that. That was so close. We got to get this. Oh, that was it. This wind's kicking up and it's starting to make it a little bit harder with my speed and stuff, but we're not giving up. Oh. Oh my God, we got that. Kinda. There's a little bit of a delay. If that's the only one we can get, I'll take it. But I still want to send a couple more to fully get that rotation around. The only thing is I'm on a time crunch right now. I'm 2 hours away from home right now visiting my girlfriend, but I have to leave within the next 10 minutes because I have to make it back for a meeting. So yeah, we got a few more in us. Let's do this. I will take that. All right, guys, so looking back over the footage, I am very happy with that last attempt that we did. Even though it wasn't a complete big spin all the way around, I feel like that would at least count in some games of skate. And just for the sake of our progress and our own progress with skating, that was a big step. I feel like we didn't have any pause really between the actual shove it and the actual pivot. And it did shove way more around than 180 degrees. So very, very nice. We're making big progress. I really want to lock down this trick as best as possible because I think it looks so cool. Like I said, I already do fakie shoves all the time. So if I could lock in fakie big spins, I feel like it could just be added to so many more lines, because I do a lot of board slide to fakie, a lot of nose slide to fakie, and I always do like shoves or half cabs afterwards. So doing the nose slide into a fakie big spin after would be a super cool trick to lock down for a line. So yeah, I really want to make this my trick, man. For 2025, we're going to make fakie big spins our trick. So I'm super hype. But that was a lot of attempts and it's getting very late. I have 2 hours to get to this meeting and it's a 2-hour drive. So I really got to hit the road, but I really appreciate you guys watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. We're going to be having a lot more videos now that it's getting warmer out. And I really appreciate y'all's support, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Thank y'all so much, and peace out.